Book Center, Loud Fashion, Kingston Jerk, Collectibles Mall Plaza, Avery's Beauty Concert, and Gino's Pharmacy Portmore. It's Retro Flat, the 80s, 90s party Saturday, October 14 at the Mass Camp. Must be 18 years or older to drink responsibly.
Enjoy more data anywhere you're there. Get more for your money with Jamaica's fastest mobile network, Digicel. Stream your favorite shows and tunes on the go. 25 gigabyte of data. All the data you want. No tricky fine print. Only $990. Enjoy more local minutes on Jamaica's fastest mobile network. Activate a 7-day Prime Rata plan today in the My Digicel app. Digicel. Better connected.
I don't know Tamale Spot to represent for Sharky's Seafood Festival. Hear that? Heroes Monday, October 16th. Sharky's, I go full under vibes. Sharky's rich. When are we here? Live performance. My Tamale Spot. I don't know poor people are going to need a Sizzler Kalanji. Javelani. I'm at the Mayan Plus. A lot more. You hear that straight up DS Spot artists hear me.
Sponsored by Campari. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Powered by Penflow Imports.
Excuse me, sir. How much patty you
Turn
want?
up.
Me think you should buy 5.
Why? Why me fi buy 5?
Cause Juicy Patty have a cheesy surprise.
When you buy any 5 juicy patties, you can cheese it up for free.
Yeah, all 5 patty, full of cheese. And it's anchor cheese, you know. And did I tell you it's only for the month of October? So you better run go down there fast. Right now, cheese! Cheese it up. Upgrade 5 patty to cheese for free today. At any Juicy Patty island-wide. Conditions apply.
On Hero Sunday, October the 15th, Wings Beach the Grill comes alive with Jamaica's biggest inclusive dancehall festival. Featuring Pablo YG,
Richard, if you care who are Richard.
Raja, Wild,
You gotta get wild out tonight.
and then Jerry. The biggest fireworks display, the widest variety of liquor inclusive. Drink all you can. Chug it!
Garo Trading takes style. Come style with us. Great discounts up to 50% on marble, quartzite, granite, tiles, porcelain, subway, ceramic and vinyl, pedestals and toilets. All while stocks last. October 8 to 28. Garo Trading, 169 Constant Spring Road. Phone 634-977-324 and 669-8996. Garo Trading and Installation Limited. Design your style.
You're not tired for run up and down for sort out car insurance? Miss say, the stress, forget evaluation, just forget a 30-day cover note. Plus the back and forth to the tax office, just forget your certificate. Or worse, go back every month for update your cover note. Me stress out just for even say that. It's time to switch to BCIC. When you insure with BCIC, you get your certificate and policy documents emailed to you at sign up. Switch to BCIC today. Call 876-922-1260 or visit bciconline.com. BCIC, we're here for you.
Jamaica. Let's come together to celebrate a proud heritage. This Heritage Week, October 10 to 16. Highlights will include National Heritage Week Church Service, Bethel Temple Apostolic Church in Maypen, Sunday, October 15 at 10 a.m. Ceremony of Investiture of National Honors and Awards, Monday, October 16 at 8 a.m. National Heroes Day Concert, Monday, October 16 at 5 p.m. Most events will be broadcast live on CVM, IRI FM, and social media platforms. Heritage Week 2023, celebrating a proud heritage, resilient and strong.
International E-Waste Day is observed annually on October 14 to raise awareness about the importance of recycling electrical items, and this year, IRI FM will be in the mix. Join the IRI FM team and the National Solid Waste Management Authority at 61 Halfway Tree Road as we recycle it all, no matter how small. Come on out and bring your family, friends, and neighbors. Let's make haste and recycle with E-Waste from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Hey, you know, so I have an interview. I'm on the next phone, but I have an interview. I'm on the way over there now, but more set up my little spot or sit down. I'm have a little thing upstairs. The little thing when we catch my phone pan upstairs. Yeah, more the little thing, just bring it down and put it on top of the speaker, you know, the headphone box when I always set up.
Live performance by Chanel Muir, Javelani, Virgin, Danny Ranks, hosted by the
Yeah.
Admission Bristol 25, 35 at the gate, 5 grand VIP, 6 grand at the gate.
National full of vibes, yeah. Full of vibes, full of niceness. Share some, make your friend try, yeah. Let's say I go enjoy the national
Bite-size bulla, new favorite snack. Enough nice bulla packed in a one bag. Banana, ginger, coconut spice. Big flavor in a bite size.
National full of vibes, yeah. Full of vibes, full of niceness. Share some, make your friend try, yeah. Let's say I go enjoy the national full of vibes.
Available at a store near you.
Wagwan Hero, upgrade your banger and get 40% off the Samsung A04e. Pay only $10,860 plus tax when you buy a youth plan or activate a 28-day prime plan or higher. Stay connected on Jamaica's fastest mobile network with more data and more talk time. You better move fast. This offer is valid only while stocks last. Enjoy heroic savings with Digicel this month. Visit a store today. Digicel, better connected.
Kingston, Portmore, Savlamar, Santa Cruz, the Pepsi Road Show is coming your way this week. The Pepsi Road Show kicks off this Thursday downtown Kingston in front of the Colonel Charles Arcade at 10 a.m. before crossing the waters to Portmore Mall to wrap up the day's activity. The West will take the spotlight on Friday, October 13th with action
as we blaze it up, we see clear to progression. We no deal with oppression. Catch up all the fire. Figure on the sin, we strong. Me have to send for a Rizla. Big up on the sitting scene, we strong. Forgot me have to send for a quarter. Ilele Betty Dawn. Me have to send for a lighter. Big up on down Babylon. Whoa, whoa. Oh, run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I am the green, green man. Up and down, looking everywhere, trying to find me. Put me up in me eye.
Through his music, he conveys messages of legalization, freedom, and love. This world-renowned British Jamaican reggae artist is one of the sons of reggae legend Bob Marley. Julian Marley is a Grammy-nominated reggae entertainer, songwriter, producer, and humanitarian. He's also a dedicated advocate for social change and environmental consciousness. And today we're absolutely elated that he's taking time out of his busy schedule to take us on his awesome journey. We have Julian Marley, thank you so much and welcome to Road to Success and Irie FM.
Give thanks for having me. Much love and blessings, Irie. Yes.
Right. Absolutely. Now, let's just kick things off, with your foundation. First describe for us your early years growing up in London as one of the sons of reggae legend Bob Marley. What was that like?
Well, I grew up as a normal kid who was, when I grew up, we never grew up to know, say, our father is Bob Marley, to know that this, we grew up rooted, grounded, So my early years was very grounded, which I have to give thanks for that. And as you grow, you come to find out, how great your father is seen in the world and the works that he performed, out there. But, I like to see, as any other youth, we play, we go to school, we take the bus to go to school, Have a beer the coal, in England, whenever I have no cars, you have to walk to school, in the cold. So, not for those years. So we get to know, how to be grounded and stay grounded,
But even though you were in England, you also visited Jamaica as a teen, as a youth. What was that experience like?
Wow, that was a whole experience in itself, being in England and, knowing that feeling your roots and knowing that your roots, and wanted to know more about your father, more about your family that is over the next side of the world. So coming to Jamaica in those days was like you go to Wonderland or somewhere, you go to Disneyland, reach at Jamaica, you come to the Bob Marley Museum. In those days it was called Tough Gang. And you could just feel the spirit, of our father, the music, everything was like rich at that time. And that experience was like that first experience, and then coming back to England, because I used to come every summer. So every time I come back to England, I just can't wait till summer to reach back to Jamaica to play some music and see a family and stuff like that.
You were about 6 years old, thereabout, when your dad passed. Did you understood, like then what was happening and what it meant?
You don't really understand much. You just know, you just kind of feel the vibe and the energy, but you don't really know much. And I want to tell you see, I don't even have much memory about my father, really, still, to tell the truth. So it's more like some stuff that you don't even remember, I don't know yet. So you learn a lot of things we learn after, like when he transits to the higher heights, That's when we start to kind of learn more about my father and, the music and as you get older, you realize that, whoa, like everywhere you go, you find the music. And you find people saying, "Whoa, thank you, Bob Marley, because you helped free me up, or you helped to bring freedom to my country, or you helped to do this, or you helped to do that." Everywhere we go, me hear people saying, "Wow, like your father saved our lives," from some people from very remote places of the earth, And so it's, you get to find out those things as you grow older, and come to respect and to be humble to know. Say, it's a humble work, really. That's why it's so great, because, nobody likes a stuck-up person or somebody that's all for themselves. People like people that are for people, So him is for people. I'm sure him taking, his work went to the last, basically, strength of his body, doing the work of the Almighty and pushing forward that positive energy, the love, the unity, the positivity, the godliness, the positive revolution, not the negative one, but the hopeful one, So there's a lot of great things, along the way.
So even though you said that you don't really have any direct memories, like as a youth, I read that you did your first show at around 14 years old. So can you recall like when you got drawn to music, or who or what was it that, kind of influenced you in that kind of way? And do you remember anything about that performance as a 14-year-old?
Well, you know what though, to tell the truth, music, when I come out of my mother's blessings, I am music. From ever since memory, and I can remember from my youth, I want to play music. You know what I mean? So they ask me what I want to do at 4 or 5. I want to play music. So music has always been, dear in that sense. The first show at 14, where was that first show again? Did a couple of shows still. One of my first shows I can really remember was, for some reason, I ended up going to Paris for the show.
Oh, wow.
Out of nowhere, That's how strong, the Father spirit is, that people want, even if, no matter if you're 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 20-year-old, they want to hear you sing. You know what I mean? So, it's being able to go there, perform. I can still remember, if I look good somewhere, I still have a cassette somewhere,
Wow.
in my catalog, But if I listen to that, I'll probably be a bit ashamed of myself, like, whoa.
You were a child.
Because but you went out, nobody to teach you how to sing, nobody to help you. You never say sing, and you just go out and sing still. So you got, all right, but you can hear some spots like, whoa, But that's how you learn. We learn on the go. We never really have no teachers directly teaching direct music. Music was something that we love, and we always try to find out, get close to it, observe the musicians, until coming to Jamaica and working with my brothers and, working with a lot of the great legendary reggae musicians. Wailers, Sly Robbie, a lot of great musicians.
But let's talk about that transition now, because having been raised in England by your mom, you later moved to Jamaica at around 17-year-old. What was that transition like, and was it easy to integrate into a blended family?
Well, he was born in a family from creation, so, it's the love, For me, you know what? It's something that inside. Even though maybe you've been there the first time coming to Jamaica, but it's like I already know here, you know what I mean? For some reason, I know here, but I've never been here, kind of thing. I know all, you're still a kid, so, you meet your brothers and everybody for the first time, so, you have a thing called culture shock and language shock and all kind of thing. But the actual being in Jamaica, for me, is like, this is natural. You know what I mean? As soon as I landed, I said, take me to my father's place. And saying that at 5, like, whoa, would I even say that now at this age? You know what I mean? So you're brave and you know what you're doing at 4 or 5. So that was the kind of thing. Yo, take me to my father's place. And go straight from the airport to the museum, to Tough Gang, original Tough Gang. So for me, it was like a natural thing, and from ever since that day, it's like, this is where you want to be most of your life, right? So we moved and was there for a good portion of years, worked on the first album, Lion in the Morning, And from there, ever since, it's been just up, and Jamaica, is a special place in the art, part of your creation, the heritage. You know, as a song "Cooling in Jamaica" goes, it says part Bajan and part Jamaican. See? So my mother come from Barbados. My father come from Jamaica, but you're born in England, but yet we were taken from Africa. So we have a lot of blend there, you know.
No, interesting blend indeed. And you mentioned briefly about it was when you were in Jamaica that you got an opportunity to learn from the greats like Aston Family Man Barrett, Carlton Barrett, Earl Wyalindo, Tyrone Downey, and Earl China Smith, among others. Would you say that these greats kind of helped to shape the way you think, and did they introduce you to Rastafari and also help to create the way help you in terms of how you create music? Was this the start, you would say?
Well, I would say the start come from when we leave our father's body and come into another body, you know. So that music and that thing was always there. Like I would say, you know, it's inborn conception for me, the music, you know. It's not, you know, everything else is like you're so interested that you're going to be anywhere where the music is. And you're going to put yourself in the position to say hello and talk to one of these great musicians to find out something that you can learn. And for me, I have a lot of stuff that I've learned from, you know, all of these great musicians. And then also it's like the learning don't stop. So it's almost like what I've learned, we have to push on and make other youths learn too. Because I noticed that a lot of youths never get enough for the musicians right now has never yet gotten a chance to groove with some of those legends properly, you know. But because we were there in the time of, you know, when those elders were much younger, and, you know, we got to speak to them and really get, you know, the real core of the music and the whole mission and energy. And we even have, this is what we have to share today, you know. So hopefully I get to be able to share this with some other musicians, a lot, you know, upcoming musicians and artists, and help to spread that knowledge and wisdom that we've received, you know, from the teachers.
I also read that, you know, you play several instruments. Talk to us about the instruments you play and what was the first instrument that you were drawn to and why?
First instrument that I was drawn to was the drums. And that's because it makes the most rhythms and the sounds, and it sounds exciting, and you can roll and you can do all kind of things on the drum. So the first instrument, and then again, is also easier because all you need is 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 hand, 2 hand. You don't need, all the other instruments need 10 fingers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, playing the drum is like, all right, boom, with a kick drum. And then, okay, once I know what kick drum, then on my hands, you just find whatever the groove is, you know, you listen to the music and you try. You know, so the first beat me ever play upon the drum is 1 drop, you know? Because that's the easiest. And then from me catch your 1 drop, we just stay with that 1 drop there until, until you get a bit more. You know, so drums was always the first one because it was the kind of the easiest one. You know, your heartbeat is like the drum, you know. And then after that, I was drawn to the piano by watching my grandmother, you know, my father's mother, Stella Marley Booker, you know, play piano. So I used to sit beside her when she play her piano and sing her gospel. So I sit down there, you know, and watch her piano, watch her, and did it. And when she done now and go and leave, go and get something to eat or go to relax, that's my turn to sit down on the piano and bling, bling. So my teaching is observation and just being right close to the musicians and family members to really, because you love it so much that you're just there. You know, you don't even know why you're there. Nobody asks you to come there. Nobody forced you to go there. But you were drawn there, you know. Music.
And you also went to live in Miami as a teen as well, you know, where you developed your creative abilities further at the Lions Den, a studio owned by the Marley family. Take us back to this defining moment now for Julian Marley.
Well, the defining moment, we are still in the defining moments. Everything is still growing.
Right.
That moment, those moments is as yesterday in memory, you know. It's like, like I said, coming to Jamaica all those years and then moving to Jamaica at like 17. Because I was doing music here and there, you know, but I was still living in England. So you come to America for summer holiday. And then, you know, you try to say, all right, you know what? I'll try see if we can further your career, you know. Stella, I'm a lady named Stella. Used to manage fully back in the youth days, you know. So she used to manage and say, all right, you know what? Well, yeah, we can do something for your career. Come, let's go to see if we can go to school in Miami. So we do at least 6 months in school in Miami. And I say, yeah, it's all right. But, you know, it's an ex-culture shock again because you're Jamaica, England, and all of a sudden you're in America. So everybody think different, you know. So it's after that, then moving back to England, and then, you know, a little vibe says, you know, go to Jamaica. You know, so we go to Jamaica and ended up being there for a good time. And while being there, you know, more banding, more growth and thing, until, you know, we started working on the very first songs for Lion in the Morning, you know. A great virgin named Lenny Chen was helping to start to produce, you know. And then, you know, you don't know, we need the family input. Family input is necessary, you know. It's like we already, the family and our father is the family. So our father don't set the way. So it don't make no sense to go jump out somewhere else. And now you already have a foundation. Work from the foundation, you know. So we brought back the album again, and then Steve get involved now and say, yes, we're going to make sure, produce and make sure, you know, get it right. And from that day, that was like, well, that album was released 96, you see? So I was working on that album from probably like 93. But like 95 now is when Steve was, where everything probably start properly, you know?
And you
from
know,
that day,
go ahead, from that day.
Yeah. From that day, we are here today doing the same thing we love, you know.
How was, as you mentioned, 96 and, you know, the album Lion in the Morning, and, you know, by 97, you began touring extensively. Like you said, you know, from that, it just went up. How has this global exposure influence, you know, your music and your perspective on life? Because here it is now, you would have heard the stories, seen the videos, and hearing about what your dad did, but now having the experience for yourself. What was that like?
Well, that is a magical thing that we even feel today, you know, to be able to go out there. But to be able to go out there like that, you know, and feel the music, it really shows how great the music is. Not just a song that you sing, but the music and what it represents out there in the world. So the first time going out there and getting that response from the people, you know, is something that you can't really explain like that. But like I say, it's something when you reach out there, you know that people, this music is the people's music. So from ever since I was young, you know, I knew that by going out there, you go here, you go Europe, you know. The first place that I went properly, like the first show I did was in Paris. Then after that, I had a little bit of time where we didn't have any shows. And then the next time I went and did some shows was in Brazil. And then I was there the first time going to Brazil, and you're there for 1 month. And you're doing shows all over Brazil. And when you go to the show, it's 15,000 people at the show. And here comes an artist that don't have one song released. You know what I mean? Or nothing, you know.
Wow. Was
like
that nerve-wracking though? Was that nerve-wracking for you? What I mean, take us to your mind. Like, what was that feeling for you personally?
Hey, when you don't watch all of Bob Marley live at concert video and you feel that heat build up inside there, man. What? All you have to do is watch 2 Bob Marley live and you're ready. You're ready for showtime, you know? It's like that. So it's always, that's the booster, you know? Listen to some of our father music. when you see the show and you say, wow, watch that man there, him see the crowd, does he even see the crowd? I even see the crowd, I'm not sure, but him feel the crowd, you know, and the crowd feel him. So the whole thing is like, when you go up on the stage, blank out a little bit from everything. Because if you look in everybody's eyes and everybody, at some point you have to sing flat. Something has to go on, because you have to be inside your concentration. You have to inner that vibes, forget that, you know, that spirit, you know.
Wow. No, earlier when I asked you about, you know, you playing the different instruments, and, you know, you kind of downplay it a little bit, you know, you learn from people here and there, but 1998, you contributed a vast range of musical elements to Lauryn Hill's Grammy Award-winning album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Describe for us what that was like, you know, including playing the guitar on the single Forgive Them, Father. Wow, what was that experience like working with her?
Well, it was a great experience. It's an experience, like what I said. That album, you know, I don't remember all of it, but most of it was done right at Bob Marley Museum, you know, aka Tough Gun originally. So that is our playing ground. Like football, when you don't play football, you're going to the studio, you know. So it's not even something that we, I didn't know what was going to come out of the album like that, you know. We just know, say, yeah, with the whole program, I work on some tune. We know it's going to be great, but after I play my guitar and sing, I'm gone back outside. And when we done do work, you know, we leave Sister Lauren and the producers and everyone, you know, forget everything together. Because we just come to lay our little toppings, our little sweetenings on top of the cake, you know, like icing. So it was a great experience. It's our family, you know, Sister Lauren, you know. So it was just magical just to be there and partake in that album and just to see, wow, look at something that we partake in. Look at out there. That's great, you know. Whether you play the tambourine or the wood block or the guitar, if you sing harmony, no matter what you play or what you did, you know, it was a blessing to be on, you know.
You know what I want to ask you, coming from a family of iconic musicians and entertainers, how do you handle the expectations and pressures that may come with carrying on this musical legacy?
I don't. I don't even acknowledge it. I don't acknowledge, we don't deal with pressure. Are we are the pressure? Yeah, you can't pressure we pressure. Are we are the pressure? As in, you know, the righteous music shall always stand. So that is the pressure against anything, you know. So anything which is like, hey, why are you doing this like that? Why are you doing it? That's not really positive, you know. Positive is like, hey, it would be good if you could enhance this or do that. But if you criticize, then that's really not really positive, you know. So if you can listen to that, you listen to it, but with a little grain and thing like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you know what? I want to do it like this. Or I understand what you're saying. I'm going to do it like how you're saying, if I agree, you know. So we don't really take on pressure like that, you know. It's like the only pressure would be if you're doing something that you don't really love to do, or you're not into it, you know. But from you love it and that's what you are, you know, I don't think, and you're doing it from inside the heart, I don't think there's any ranks there or pressure really than to be yourself. The only pressure is to remain yourself. Facts. That's the biggest pressure we're finding in the world, you know, for everybody. What's the pressure? Be yourself every day, you know.
Yeah, be your authentic self. Now, in 2002, you know, you and your brothers, Stephen and Damian, officially incorporated Ghetto Youths International, Inc., the family-owned record label. For entertainers who are listening and, you know, just locally and globally, what is the criteria when looking for an artist to align with the Marley brand?
Good vibes. Yeah, I mean, good lyrical content. And we call it good discipline. And yeah, work ethics, you know what I mean? Like upcoming, whether you're a youth, no matter where you come from you love what you're doing and you're positive in what you're doing. So me personally, when I go release any music, we're going to tell you, say, go do certain things where I wouldn't say not for say, there's levels to things, lyrics, lyrical content, But once, if you're looking for also assistance in, guidance and certain thing, that's where I come in place, as well as, working with, the whole, as well says, it's all about this sharing of this music, the upcoming artists, the whole thing,
What we observe, on the outside looking in, like, all the members of the Marley family, like talented musicians, entertainers, but everybody also has like a humanitarian component. And there is just this aura about being humble. Is this something that is taught or it is understood?
Something that's in the heart, and it's also taught, if you, it's also like taught to those who hear too, because sometimes not everyone is humble, but some people can understand why to be humble after a while, But for me personally, I was born humble that way, I was never really, too much of like, when you're a youth, every youth is a bit, it could be different. You might have something personal where yours as a little youth and say, yeah, man, this is one of my one. And a little brethren come up and say, hey, and I say, no, man, get your one over there, so. You know what I mean? But as you get big, you realize, oh, yeah, man, you grow up and you mature to know, say, well, each one is brothers and sisters here. So you have to love each other. You have to, know what it is to be humble. And for me, say you're going to do a certain work, and you really see, your father, and you hear the words that him say. I can't really tell you that I hear 10 interview or 5 interview where he's bigging up himself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no matter what, was a taste. Man is just a farmer, man. When the man say, oh, you have a lot of money, is there? How much money? What is a lot of money? I'm not here to talk about money. If money make you do what is right with money. And money is supposed to be made because of the world spin, you know what I mean? But what you're doing with it, how much is it in your brain? It rule you or you rule it? Which one? So that's the kind of humble vibe, the humble thing that we have by observing our father. And then you grow and you learn, You learn because no matter how you exalt, make a big stone drop on your toe. You know what I'm saying? You have to cool down fast,
No, absolutely. No, we're going to take a quick break, Julian. Do not go anywhere. For persons who are just joining us, we are on the road to success and we're journeying with none other than Julian Juju Marley. Listen up, your top draw dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick and cash pots. Lunchtime draws up next. But in the meantime,
them so we unruly. Show them can't fool the man. Maybe this is politically incorrect. Don't tell it on the internet. You don't think that an intellect, but still you're afraid to interject. It's not about us getting money, cause we can't pay. Save yourself the embarrassment and get out of the way. Our minds change up, that's why we never give up. Jojo Royal say come what next. Same old story.
Your lucky day. Get your tickets out and let the games begin.
Good afternoon. It's Thursday, October 12th, 2023. I'm Sydney, and welcome to this afternoon's Supreme Ventures live game draw. Now, before we begin, here's a quick look at the mid-morning winning numbers. Please do remember, all live draws are being supervised by the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission and observed by the independent auditing firm PwC. Now, want to win money upon top of money? Buy a $50 top draw ticket for a chance to win $200,000 up to $1 million every day. The top draw jackpot is now $600,000. So here are the winning top draw numbers and good luck. Coming down first for top draw this afternoon is the number 6. Following, we have ball 21. The third winning number making its way down is lucky number 13. And coming down after that, we're counting down with the number 12. Now for $600,000, you're going to need the number 1. And now let's pick a play with our dollars game. I do hope you're feeling lucky. Get those tickets out. Your first winning dollars number coming down is number 22. Following is the number 17, and the third winning number making its way down after that is 15. Next up, we have 27, and what is coming next? It's the number 12. Now we're halfway there this afternoon with a solid 20. And following slowly but surely is 23. Now coming down is lucky number 7. And next in line, we're counting down with the number 6. Following is ball number 1. And what is coming next? It's 18. Now we're going to wrap things up in our dollars game this afternoon with the number 11. And now for some easy winnings with our Pick 2 game. Let's play. And the first winning Pick 2 number is 22. The second winning number is 19. So once again, the winning Pick 2 numbers are 22 and 19. Now up next, you can play it 3 ways. It's our Pick 3 game. Now your first winning Pick 3 number is 3. The second winning number, we have 0. And the third and final winning number, here it comes, is 3. So once again, the winning Pick 3 numbers are 3, 0, and the number 3. Now it's time to turn up your winnings. So get ready for Pick 4. And here we go. The first winning Pick 4 number is 8. The second winning number is 1. The third winning number, what's it going to be? Here it comes. It's 8. And the fourth and final winning number coming up is 7. So once again, the winning Pick 4 numbers are 818 and the number 7. Now this one is easy for win. So let's heat things up with Hot Pick. And here we go, the balls are bubbling up. Now this afternoon's winning Hot Pick number is 2. Congratulations to all Hot Pick winners. Again, the winning number is 2. Now the Super Train is here, and for this week's Super Train, you can win $290 for every $10 bet for both Cash Pot and Money Time, including 0 and double 0. So get your tickets now. Let's get ready to play our Cash Pot game for Thursday, October 12, 2023. Now, you live to play it, but can you win it? Get ready to be a big Cash Pot winner, and let's see what the winning Cash Pot number will be. And here we go. This afternoon's winning Cash Pot number is 31. Congratulations to all Cash Pot winners. Again, the winning number is 31. Now, let's mega you winnings, and good luck. And here we go. What's it going to be this afternoon? Here it comes. And the Mega Ball has been selected. And now it's time for the monster winnings. So good luck once more. And here we go. What's it going to be? Will it be red or white? And the balls are spinning. Keep those tickets out. And here it comes, and the white ball has been selected. So remember to go Mega and Monster 6 times per day for Cash Pot for more chances to win. Again, the winning Cash Pot number is 31. The lucky mark is Lizard. And for Mega, the Mega Ball was selected for Pick 3, Pick 4, Cash Pot, and Hot Pick. And for Monster, the white ball was selected for Cash Pot. Now let's take a look at this afternoon's winning numbers. And again, congratulations to everyone who won. Now do join us again at 3 p.m. with Kimberly for more games you love to play. I'm Sydney. Have a supreme afternoon.
Hope you were a big winner. Play your favorite Supreme Ventures games every day and tune in for our live draw 6 times a day at 8:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8:25 p.m. on this station. Supreme Ventures, making winners every day.
That was the lunchtime top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick and cash pot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 3 p.m. for another chance to win in hot pick and cash pot special pot draws. If you're just joining us, we are on the road to success and we are journeying with none other than Julian Juju Marley. Before the break, so, we were in continuing the conversation. Let's go to 2009 now. Your career rose to new heights with the success of your Grammy-nominated album Awake. 10 years later, you scored a second Grammy-nominated album again with As I Am. Talk to us about, preparing these two albums and also for you personally, in your opinion, how important, is it to earn a Grammy?
First of all, we do music for humanitarian reasons. First of all, we don't even do music for any other thing. We do music, like say for instance, I wanted to do music before I knew you could be paid by music. You know what I'm saying? You could have get me for play free if you. You understand? That's some me love music. Yeah, we could have played for free. And it's like coming from that, coming from that kind of liberty of the music, is like I say, it doesn't really, we don't look upon anything for material. If music brings Grammy, then music brings Grammy. That's how I see it. If music will bring money, then music's bringing money. But so it's important. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know what's important. I know what good music is important and doing your best, and like music is not a competition. Everybody will compete, but yet everybody sound the same. So who's better at doing this one style? Like, no man, I do my style. You can't be better than me at my style. I mean, you cannot be better than you at your style. So that is the thing where missing nowadays in the music when I listen, everything, the rhythm, even down to the music, everything is like, the bass is done by the same bass man. We need about 20, right now we need about 30 new bass man, about 30 new drummers, and 30 added to the music industry right now, reggae music.
For the diversity you're thinking.
Yeah, just difference. Yeah, a man being himself and being creative, play something that the other man didn't play, that, I can appreciate. I say, man, I haven't heard this sound yet, never yet. Yeah, I love that sound now. Come again, So we don't do music for that. Music is a love, but if that's what music is bringing, then that's how it's set up. Whenever we set it up, we just have to work with how it goes, you know what I mean?
A quote from Julian Marley: "The music makes you dance and the message makes you live." Now, in the context of the current global challenges, how do you see the role of music and art in providing solace and hope to people?
Well, I mean, he's still doing it, but I think it's more minimal, because everyone is bringing hope for themselves. Nobody's not putting any music that's bringing hope for other people. There's always, I hear a lot of music about, I've stepped up, but you're singing to some people who can't step up. So show them how to step up, teach them how to step up, the right way, So I see that, I see a lot of dancing going on, which is great, but I don't see there's nothing to learn from anything. It's not, like for instance, I'll just use a great DJ like Supercat, for instance. He have a song called Learn for Drive. He also have a song called Circle Jamaica. Now, I could listen to those two songs and learn about Jamaica. I can learn how to drive and almost learn how to drive. But I'm just showing you, the lyrical content, through his knowledge and more knowledge to the people, we have to teach you how to uplift, how to do something. If you want to learn how to drive, then Supercat will tell you how to learn how to drive. If you want to learn how to get up and stand up for your rights and everything, they listen to Bob Marley, Peter Tosh and them man there. So I don't see a lot of that. The message that the people them need. There is some there, but it's not enough. We need more. you know, and that's what I see, you know, happening in this time, in these days of the music, you know.
No,
More
from
dancing
doing
yes.
right. No, you said more dancing than anything, but you're also saying the dancing, you know, is needed. Like you're not
You
bashing
have
it,
to
but
dance. But more I
yeah.
dance and hear and listen to and say, all right, I go away with something conscious, but me dance out my line and everything, but I get something positive. You know, I wake up tomorrow and never go and think for God to do something crazy out there in the earth to my brother and my sister. You know what I mean?
And speaking about the earth, we know that you from doing concerts to support in support of the climate or creating music encouraging people not to ruin or pollute the world. You walk your talk, you walk the talk. Now, as a humanitarian that cares deeply for the environment, what is your mission or message for mankind?
Why the same message of all, live together in one, It's like, how do you, I mean, everyone's always saying we want things to be great, and you get great if you're not starting to make the first great move, which is getting together and cut out the foolishness and the whole heap of thing which is bringing down. You know what I mean? No matter how, I'm not gonna make nobody tell me to go do something wrong. You could have you could have every money in the world, are big or small. One time somebody come and say, hey, we want you to go do this, we'd love you to go do this project thing here, but you'll get lots of money and stuff. But when we check the project and check the thing, it goes against my
principles.
And money or not. We could have never do that. And then look more you them have a look and say, you did, or you can do that, or you said this and that. No, we can't depend on that. And we still have to eat bread and drink water or whatever you call it,
But
it's about.
Does it become overwhelming? Sometimes I guess almost like you're staying on this conscious path to educate, uplift, and inspire. Does it become overwhelming? How do you recharge, and what do you want your fellow entertainers to understand? Because you'd have traveled the globe and traveled extensively and see the impact of the music.
Well, first of all, what we want to show, tell our people at home is that when you come out of Jamaica, or you come out of New York, or you come out of Miami, or you come out of these little places that our Jamaican communities are in, and we in Jamaica say we are doing the best that we can, and that is where everything is on the top level. But when you go out in the world, you find some bands and some people, way over in the world. So like you go Europe and some place and you see some people that play some reggae music where, it's so ancient that not even me I play that reggae music right now. And you want to see the crowd, and you want to see the following, and you want to see the merchandise them I sell off, and you want to see everything I rise up for this music, which I guess not has been abandoned, but has been devalued. What do you call it now? I love every music, but my problem is that, out in the world, we have not have a thing where we say dancehall music is dancehall music, reggae music is reggae music. So you put out a reggae song, them a clash it with them, a put it alongside the dance. That is total foolishness. You can't do that. Reggae must have its own slot. Everything must have its own slot, but you come from the mother. You know what I mean? You come from Jamaica. Out of Jamaica, we have many things. We're not stuck on one thing. You know what I mean? We have, So out there in the world, so that is how we get kind of confused on certain topics. Why is it? But when you go out there and you see what's really rocking the people and where the people them gravitate to, whether you're there in Tucson, Arizona, or you're there in some place where I see no. Sometimes you go to some place, I don't even see one person from Jamaica, Barbados, Africa, Trinidad, anywhere. But yet, reggae music is playing and the place ram. And it's because them not get it, so them play it for themselves and end up being successful. And, the successful that should be heritage is our successful, You know, it should be our success and we pass on the success. But at the moment, the success kind of get taken away. And we kind of out there do two things, but you're not doing the thing which, you know, these other people are doing. Some people sound like, near a band with they and give me a bird, like me think a burning spear.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
You know, not the voice exactly, but the mood and the vibe. And you want to see the people. So I'm not saying to go back to that or go back, but it's like, so it look like we lose communication. Yeah. People can't understand. Them can't understand what you're saying. Them can't understand. Some of the rhythm them can't even understand. So we have to make, you know, we want to spread it out, do everything, bring in back the roots, bring in the dance side, bring in everything and put it to the heights, you know. But we can't single out one and put two different genres together. Like, yeah, man, we're going like I say, yeah, man, we're going to eat porridge and escovitch fish together. You can't do that. You have to eat, yeah, you have to escovitch over yourself, porridge over yourself. You know what I mean? Two of them great.
All right, we're gonna go for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We soon come back. We're on the road to success and we're journeying with Julian Juju Marley. Stick and stay.
National full of vibes, yeah. Full of vibes, full of niceness. Share some, make your friend try, yeah. Let's say I go enjoy the national
bite-size bulla, new favorite snack. Enough nice bulla packed in a one bag. Banana, ginger, coconut, spice. Big flavor in a bite size.
National full of vibes, yeah. Full of vibes, full of niceness. Share some, make your friend try, yeah. Let's say I go enjoy the national full of vibes.
Available at a store near you. Garrett Trading takes style. Come style with us. Great discounts up to 50% on marble, quartzite, granite, tiles, porcelain, subway, ceramic and vinyl, pedestals and toilets, all while stocks last. October 8 to 28, Garrett Trading, 169 Constant Spring Road. Phone 634-977-324 and 669-8996. Garrett Trading and Installation Limited. Design your style.
Wagwan Hero, upgrade your banger and get 40% off the Samsung A04E. Pay only $10,860 plus tax when you buy a youth plan or activate a 28-day Prime plan or higher. Stay connected on Jamaica's fastest mobile network with more data and more talk time. You better move fast. This offer is valid only while stocks last. Enjoy heroic savings with Digicel this month. Visit a store today. Digicel, better connected.
Kingston, Portmore, Savlamar, Santa Cruz, the Pepsi Road Show is coming your way this week. The Pepsi Road Show kicks off this Thursday downtown Kingston in front of the Pernell Charles Arcade at 10 a.m. before crossing the waters to Portmore Mall to wrap up the day's activity. The West will take the spotlight on Friday, October 13th, with action starting at Beckford Plaza in Savlamar and culminating in Santa Cruz. There will be lots of fun and excitement, as well as giveaways galore. Roots Rocking Reggae Radio Irie FM will be in the procession from start to finish as we help pump up the vibes and bring you live report on the action as it unfolds. Join me, Chika Chikura, DJ Smurf, DJ Kaz, and the Irie FM Vibes crew as we take it to you on the grounds and on the airwaves. That's live broadcasts from the Pepsi Road Show this Thursday and Friday on the nation's #1, Irie FM.
Are you looking to achieve good health? Wondering how you can start your health journey? Well, we have just the information you need. Join me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package for Healthwise. From your physical to your mental health, modern medicine and herbal remedies, we will explore how you can achieve and maintain good health. Brought to you by GenMed. Experience first-class medical care in your home. Visit www.drgenmed.com or call us at 207-2370. Find us on Facebook at GenMed. And the National Health Fund. Have questions about the availability of medication from your drug-served pharmacy? Ask your pharmacist. Contact the NHF to find out more. The National Health Fund is here for you. That's Healthwise with me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package on the nation's #1, Irie FM.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are on the road to success and we're journeying with Julian Juju Marley. Now, Julian, based on your experience in the business of medicinal marijuana, through your company, Juju Royal, and what you would have observed globally, did Jamaica fumble on the marijuana industry and can they pivot?
Well, I want to say Jamaica should have been the first. That they were the original greatest, the greatest, in the herb business from ever since herb has been, strong in Jamaica. Right now, to tell the truth, I find that the herb changed in Jamaica. Herb changed. For some reason, everything changed, all the food changed too. I don't know why I'm going with the earth and stuff like that, but I find say, that herb that we used to get in the 90s, where Bob Marley them used to smoke, where used to give them some good meditation. And I find myself, I have to search very hard to find a good jar of herb in Jamaica these days, which I'm very ashamed of. And it's very bad for our peoples and our, look how long it take for I and I people them to free up the herb. I want to tell you, say, 3 days before them free up the herb, the police stopped me St. Anne's. We just leave my father and my daughter's resting place and say me I come down now. And the man stopped me and I got legal in 2 days. You want to see how that man they did a deal?
Oh wow.
And then by 2 days later, I wish I could have seen him back 2 days later. Because him really kind of deal with it really verbal, not verbally, but just like, yo. Was in a very, we call it now, the spirit was more saddened by, you're visiting your father, you're visiting your daughter, you're in a spiritual moment. And here comes a guy trying to throw off your positive vibration for the herb, which is going to be free in 2 days' time. So for that, now I'm very ashamed for our people and the people who say, we want to do this and we want to do this and you should do this and should do that. And don't free up the herb all of these years. You know what I mean? So I do find that now it's legal. I don't see the herb gone. So what I want now more, would I like put Jamaica back forward? It's like you want good herb. You're not even going to Jamaica anymore for good herb. You go to California, you go somewhere which is, I don't really want to smoke no herb in California. I want to smoke herb in Jamaica. If I go to California,
you already have this set up to grow it right.
Yeah, we just want the people to grow it right and bring back the original herb. And not everything is, you want to make money off of it, but remember the spirit of the herb. Because the more you make and think about that, dollar. You have to make dollars. That's what I'm saying. We make music, we know say money will come already. So, but I'm not making it. You have to do it and know say it'll come. You're not making it for. If you make the herb for that, you're not gonna have no inspiration. I might smoke it and I buy another jar of that. I look for another guy, you might get it, Everybody going to one, So right now, the herb is great, but we want to lift it up. We want to put Jamaica back on the forefront. Juju Royal brand, we're planning to enter into Jamaica, because we already have entered with our family brand. We have the Marley Natural, we have the Juju Royal, we have the Roaring Lion, But Juju Royal is I and I, that's my name, as obviously we know. And herb is to be in Jamaica, must be, we have to look back in the herb thing and bring back, it have to bring back right and deal with it right. Everyone else is making lots of, everyone is successful. When you go other places, a very successful thing, you see. And we in Jamaica who has been planting herb and been advocate for herb, who make it legal for these people to now.
Even though now in Jamaica it's just decriminalized, not legalized yet. So
it's recreational, right?
Yes.
Recreational. Yeah, recreational is all them can deal with, But herb must be legal because I just said set up. Yes. But give thanks for
Small steps.
Some good steps, yeah, but late. And, you know, now we have the steps, now the herb is no good. Like, wow. So get it good again so we can really say, yes, Jamaica has the best. But right now, Jamaica had the best.
No, can you tell us about the inspiration behind your latest project, Colors of Royal? And I'll just play a little teaser.
Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching. Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching what they do.
No, this is different. Still nice, different. But talk to us about the inspiration.
Well, first of all, this is a remix from the album called Colors of Royal. You know, just sees them. We have it on a more dancehall vibe on the album, but this is a remix. It's a great one. You know, the whole vibe behind Colors of Royal. Wow, like I said, you know what? It started. The reason why this music is so different is because it started in the middle of the pandemic, and it started where you're not in your usual place. You're not with your usual musicians. As a matter of fact, there is no musicians around because everyone is, you know,
quarantine.
But sometimes you find yourself at a spot where you meet a virgin and he just happens to have a studio right there. And his name is Brother Alex Anteas. You know, he's a producer and, you know, also co-writer in music, you know, and stuff like that, and make sure everything right, you know. Going to meeting him, you know, become virgins that we end up going and hanging out a little bit in the times of, you know, when, you know, you want to get out of your house, you just go down to Devon House for a minute, you know, go chill out for a minute, you know. And they had a studio, and the whole idea came from the song Tide is High, which is original John Holt song, you know. But we you know, I did a cut, you know, of that song. And originally it started by him saying, hey, you know, say, I like your vibe and thing. Because originally we met up at the Grammys in 2020. Yeah, 2020. And, you know, knowing him before, but really meeting him properly. And then after that, coming to Jamaica and hanging out again, it's like, yo, you know, Sim, I have a song that I would love you to do. It's a John Holt song. Would you ever do someone else's song? I was like, you know, I mean, right now I'm bored. Music, I'm trying to do music. Nothing, I'm just singing music by myself. It's like, I do, yeah, man, anything. Let's just do some music, man. Yeah, good bridging and say, all right, here's the song. Like, all right. And play the rhythm for me. I was like, yeah, man, we can, you know, we can do anything where your heart say you can do, you know? So that was the first song. And then, you know, I did a couple more things at his studio for myself, and then he brought another rhythm. And then we had 2 songs, and he's like, you know what? Whoa, them songs sound good. We can do a little thing. We can do a project. So I said, all right, let's do a project. So we ended up putting together a nice handful of songs, along with some remixes, you know. And it's called The Colors of Royal because it's another shade of music that comes from me. That's, you know, you can't wear all the colors at the same time. Sometimes you wear blue, sometimes you wear red, sometimes you wear green, purple, depending. You know, this is just another, you know, like you say, how many instruments do I play? I play drum, bass, you know, so it's another vibe of music that we love. It's another instrument, in other words.
Okay,
you know?
And congratulations. I see where it is already up for Grammy consideration with new information out. And you have a tour. You're welcome. You have a tour pending as well to further support this album coming up next week, Thursday, October 19. Talk to us a little bit about that. Where will you be? Where's your first stop? And where are some of the places that you're going to be going across Europe?
Well, the first stop is the UK, you know. We'll have like 3 or 4 shows in the UK, you know, and then we'll go on to France. And then we'll be in France mainly for the whole tour. You know, we'll go to Belgium and then we'll come back to France. So this one is a French leg, you know. It's still Europe, but it's only France and UK, you know. And France is that big that you can be in there for the whole time and don't go nowhere else.
And you're really looking forward to promoting this album, I see. You've said a lot in the conversation, and I really hope that our entertainers are listening. And as we come full circle, because time is up on us.
Yes.
What would you say is your vision for the music when you go out there, and what you have observed, and knowing where we're coming from and what your dad has done for the music? What would you say is your vision, particularly for reggae music?
What our mission is to do right now is to unite, because if you're going to the Latin world, reggaeton, this is what I noticed. You're going reggaeton world, everybody know everybody, everybody post everybody, everybody work with everybody. That is why when you work with when them charge you so much money, because they make themselves big. You understand? The music is united. Everyone love everybody. So that is what I want to see in the music, because trust me, you're not gonna get no single out. You're gonna fresh out. You know what I mean? The reason why Bob Marley was great, you have Bob Marley. Whoever took it to the world, who made it like international, whether it's Bob Marley or whatever. You still had man like Jimmy Cliff. You still had man like Peter Tosh. You still had other man that bring a vibe that people want to hear, and you sound similar to what the people them listening and what is in what they love, and you could have take that music in every household, in England we could have gone in every household and see not just a Bob Marley record but another artist. Nowadays I don't see that anymore. I don't really hear that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like how,
And finally, what advice would you give to aspiring musicians, especially, those who want to carry on the reggae legacy, the music?
What I want to say is be yourself. You learn from the elders, you learn from everybody, and you learn, and then you find your own groove, your own thing, Be yourself and be real, and, like I say, we say we do reggae music, but sometimes a lot of the music that's coming out of Jamaica is not even reggae music. It's not the dancehall music, it's other music. So, but yet we say it's reggae music, and so we need to make reggae music, make our music. I mean, some other man have for them music. We can't be great. If we want to play rock music, I can't be greater than Led Zeppelin. Coming from a reggae love. It's not like I was loving rock music from I was born. If that was the case, then I would be great. But if me come up in a reggae, and all of a sudden me want to go say, yeah, man, I'm going to do it. It not work out really. Me making the music. I will have to get some assistance from all about. Like, help me with this, help me with that. Help me to curve this that way. But to be you is the greatest thing that you can be. So just be you. And that's a blessing.
Julian, Marley, thank you so much for taking us on your awesome journey and just being authentic and being real and, keeping it 100 with us. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you very much. One love.
All right, bless up. And the messages are coming in for Julian Marley. This one says, good vibes, keep up the good work. Jojo, Andrea Sedat. Irie Daughter says, this is a beautiful, informative, interesting interaction. Big up yourself, 100. Love the Marleys, up, 100%.
Bless.
And this one says, awesome, intelligent, educational, reasoning Kish. We cannot overlook the quality journalist that you are. Oh yeah, said, big up yourself. Says, big up to Jojo. Sound, vocal, tone, everything is just simply majestic. Not only the gong sound, but it's a spiritual and soulful. Especially for you. Bless up yourself. Jojo is coming from Bingi. Andre said that. And this one says, Julian Marley, big up yourself, is coming from Ricardo Portius. And this one says, blessed love Kish. Awesome interview. Jojo, fiery. Bless up yourself. Big up to the Marley family. It's Jay Sean coming from Old Harbor Bay. The message is coming through. And from the album, this one is Ja. Colors of Royal.
radio, Irie FM.
Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching what they do every day. Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching what they do. They're feeding their war, building their wall. Tricking the people to believe that they are good. Tricking the people them, but to find out all of them. What's in the dark shall come to light. Without time, you're losing the fight. When they bear arms, his armor shine. He strikes like lightning in the sky. Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching what they do. Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching what they do.
Irie FM, I delete that.
They're feeding their wall, building their wall, tricking the people to believe that they are good. What's in the dark shall come to light. Without time, you're losing the fight. When they bear arms, his armor shine. He strikes like lightning in the sky. Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching what they do. Just sees them, he knows them, he's watching what they do.
Come and enjoy your Wendy's Dave's Classic, our signature square burger, served hot off the grill with the best ingredients.
The time is...
It is now 1:37.
Who supervises licensed deposit-taking institutions? Licensed deposit-taking institutions are regulated and supervised by Bank of Jamaica and are members of the Deposit Insurance Scheme. There are 8 commercial banks,